Hey guys, today I'm super excited to test my new Racetech suspension. So I'm going to take you guys along to see how I test suspension and adjust it to my liking. Okay? And also I have some really cool news about my racing this year. So first there's a little bit of bad news, but then there's some even better news. So it kind of balances out. So let's start with the bad news is I cannot take part in the regionals with a two-stroke, but the good news is I'm going to race the Thai National Championship in just 1 week. So there's hopefully enough time to get the suspension dialed in. Then also I'm wearing a new set of equipment, so I'll be easy to see on the TV broadcast. For those of you who want to tune in, I'll probably post a link in the description on my racing vlog next week, because the TV broadcast will be reposted on YouTube. And then I'll post a link to that in the description of my racing vlog next weekend or after next weekend. Okay, so let's get started testing. Okay guys, so one of the first and most simple steps to suspension testing is to put a zip tie on the fork. So I put a thin zip tie on the fork leg right here. So then we can see exactly how much of the suspension we use, and then we can adjust accordingly. Okay, and before heading out for the first session, I just want to tell you guys that of course we set the suspension clickers to the recommended settings by Racetech based on the DVS digital personalized data, okay? And then after first session we're gonna evaluate how it worked, okay? Okay, and immediately when I came out on the track after warming up the bike, I could feel how good the suspension was. And coming into this turn, fourth gear after the long straight section, I could really feel the braking bumps felt softer. It was more plush as advertised, so really happy with that. And also coming out of the turn, there was more traction on the rear. It was easy to feel. And on the jumps here, also I could feel there was more bottoming resistance, exactly as advertised. So I'm really happy, especially on some of the bigger jumps like this one. This is just full send, full throttle, third gear. And if landing clean, it's just soft as pillows. It's really nice. Okay, so now done with the first session, and then I'll talk a little bit about what I felt out there and what I think we can do better. It has a more plush feel, so it's more planted when you're going fast, more controllable. But also the second thing they say about Racetech suspension is it has better bottoming resistance, and I can definitely feel that. It's really good, so I'm super happy. It's exactly as I hoped for. It's very similar now to the new KYB Yamaha suspension that I'm also used to riding. So a huge jump in performance. However, we're gonna do some adjustments because, as I expected, the rebound on the shock, the setting they recommended was 12 clicks out, and normally I ride with 3 to 5 clicks out. Okay, so that's a huge difference. So I'm gonna adjust that because I feel that it's like kicking on some of the takeoffs, so I'm just gonna adjust that. And also, if we look at the zip tie down here, we can see it definitely used up the whole suspension, so it actually did bottom out. I did a pretty big overjump one time, but it still felt a lot softer even though it bottomed out. Okay, so that's nice. So we're gonna bleed the air out after warm up. Okay, so now I'm gonna go 5 clicks in on the rebound. So that's 5 clicks. So they'll take it from 12 down to 7 clicks out. Okay, so let's try that. Okay, and then we're gonna try to go 2 clicks in on the compression. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we're gonna go 1 click in on the rebound. And before we head out again, let's move the zip tie up again. So after moving the zip tie up, again, the idea is that hopefully with the 2 clicks of compression, if I slightly overjump something, then hopefully it doesn't bottom out. So the goal is to have a session where you have a small overjump, a medium hard overjump, and then not having a hard bottoming out. Okay? Actually, it didn't feel hard when I bottomed out at all, so it's already a big success. I'm super happy. So it works really good, just as advertised by Racetech. So thank you to Racetech for making this product. It's really good. And it gets shipped all around the world, even to a small tropical island here in Thailand. So super cool. Time for a little sip of water and then let's go out again. Okay guys, time for moto number 2. I'm excited to see how the new settings work. Okay, so this was the short version of my actual full testing video. We did a lot more testing and we ended up with some different settings at the end. The full version of this particular video will be available for subscribers that have chosen to become members of the channel on the all-in level. If you're interested in that, check it out. To watch the full version of my advanced riding videos and support the development of this channel, click the join button below and become a member. And thereby you will get access to exclusive videos where I go through the most advanced skill levels and also explaining things from a physics standpoint, because I have a background in science and thereby studying physics, so I'm able to explain actual riding technique and the mechanics of riding, also bike setup, in a way that you don't see on many other channels. Also, I share my own step-by-step methods on how I track my own progress and riding technique development. So if you're interested in that, consider becoming a member and clicking the join button. And if you like tropical island holidays, visit fitcamp5.com for my 2-time TripAdvisor award-winning training camp, where we train fitness and action sports together while learning to live a healthy lifestyle and, maybe most importantly, have fun at the same time. And if you're really serious about improving yourself, you should definitely check out my full online courses, where I share step-by-step programs on how I developed my own routines over the last 12 years as a CEO, working in 4 different countries, while being a successful competitive athlete with more than 20 years of experience in fitness and nutrition. Check the link in the description for that. And in any case, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, be awesome, believe in yourself, and see you on the next one.